come in now. It's getting late. It's after 4 bells. It ain't good for you to stay out here in this fog, I think.
Why not? I love it.
Fog's first one of her dirty tricks. Why, you go.
Beefing about the sea again. I'm getting so as I love it. The little I've seen.
Well, that's foolish talk, Anna. You see more of her, you don't talk that way. Still, I'm glad you like it on barge. I'm glad it make you feel good again. So, you live like this alone with old Potter, eh?
Sure I do. Everything's been so different from anything I've ever come across before. And now this fog? Gee, I wouldn't have missed it for nothing. I never knew that living on ships could be so different from living on land. Gee, I'd just love to work on it if I was a man. Honest, I would. It's no wonder you've always been a sailor.
But no, I ain't sailor, Anna. And this ain't real sea. You only see nice part. Well, fog lifting morning, I think.
I love it. I don't give a rap if it never lifts. Makes me feel clean out here, as if I'd taken a bath.
I think I'd go and call harbor master. Find out when tugboat come for start voyage. Hello? This coal barge, Eugene O'Neill. Of what time tugboat come for start voyage? I leave message. Come, Anna. You go lie down, read book. That put you to sleep.
I don't want to sleep. I want to stay out here and think about things.
You act funny tonight, Anna.
So what are you trying to do? Make things rotten? You've been kind as kind can be to me, only don't go and spoil it all now. Come, let's talk of something else. Sit down here.
It's getting pretty late, Anna. Almost 5 bells.
5 bells. What time is that?
That's 10:30.
I don't know nothing about sea talk. Them cousins was always talking crops and that stuff. Gee, wasn't I sick of it. And of them.
You don't like live on farm, Anna?
I've told you 100 times I hated it. I'd rather have one drop of ocean than all the farms in the world, honest. And you wouldn't like no farm neither. Here's where you belong. Not on a coal barge, but on a real ship, sailing all over the world.
I done that many years, Anna, when I was damn fool.
All right. Were all the men of the family sailors? As far back as you know about?
Able-bodied seamen, every one of them. They were smart seamen, too. I was bosun.
Bosun?
That's kind of officer.
Gee, that must have been fun. But say, did all the women of the family marry sailors too?
Yes, and it was worse on them like hell. Worst of all, they don't see their men only for a short while. Then they set and they bait all alone. And then when their boys grows up and go to sea, they set and bait some more. Now any gal marry sailor, she's foolish gal. Your mother tell you same thing if she was alive.
It's funny. I do feel sort of nutty tonight. I feel old.
Old?
Sure. Like I've been living a long, long time. Out here in this fog. I don't know how to tell you just what I mean. It's as if I've come home after a long visit away someplace. And it's like I've been here before, lots of times, on boats, in this same fog. You must think I'm off my base.
No, anybody feel funny that way in fog?
But why do you suppose I feel so like I'd found something I'd missed and been looking for? As if this was the right place for me to fit in. I seem to have forgotten everything that happened before us, as if it didn't matter no more. And I feel clean somehow, like you feel, yes, after you've taken a bath. And I feel happy for once, yes, honest. Happier than I've ever been anywhere else before. It's nutty for me to feel that way, don't you think?
I think I'm damn fool for bringing you on this voyage, Anna.
You've talked nutty tonight yourself. You act as if you were afraid something was going to happen.
No, only God know that, Anna.
Then it'll be God's will, like the preachers say. What does happen?
No! That old devil, see? She ain't God! Gotta lose his course in fog, Anna. Sound come from this side. Ahoy! Fishermen, powerboat, engine breakdown, I guess. Come from open sea. Ahoy there! What's trouble?
Heave a line along the side.
I hear them rowing. Yeah, they come
Where
up
are
like
you, you
that.
Scot?
This way! I get heed line to that fella.
Right you are.
Why doesn't that guy stay where he belongs?
Grenade. So long. This way. Anna, you get in cabin. You find whiskey. This fella need drink for fixing.
Who is he? What's the trouble?
Sailor fella. Got shipwrecked. 3 days in open boat. Can't hardly stand up. Come, Anna. Row, ye devil! Row!
What is this tub? I'm safe anyway. With the help of God. You bait out. Bait out entirely.
Here you are. Here's a drink for you. You didn't need it, I guess.
Is he dreaming I am?
Drink it and you'll find it ain't no dream.
The hell with the drink. Do I take it just the same? Oh, I'm needing that. That is fine stuff. It wasn't booze I meant. When I said, was I dreaming? I thought you was some barmaid come out of the sea to torment me. Aye. Red flesh and blood, devil and less.
What's that?
But tell me, is this a barge I'm on now, isn't it?
Sure.
What is a fine, handsome woman like you doing on this scow?
Never you mind. Say, you're a great one, honest. I'm right in kidding after what you've been through.
That was nothing. Is it for a round man with guts to him, the like of me? Oh, in a day's work, darling.
Gee,
Won't be denying, 'twas a damn near squeak. I ought to be with Davy Jones at the bottom of the sea, be right? And if it wasn't for the great strength of a man as in me, I'd be being scoffed by those fishes this minute.
gee, you hate yourself, don't you? Well, you might as well come inside and lie down. You must want to sleep.
Sleep, is it? Divil a wink I'm having after 3 days and nights, and divil a wink I'm needing now. Let you not think I'm the like of some weak Scot I can beg, sitting down with one hand tied behind me. You may think me bait out, but I'm not. I can lick anyone on this tub, or any other tub, tired as I am.
Gee, ain't you a hard guy? Well, never mind that fight talk. Come on and sit back down here. They can't get you to come inside. I'll take your word for all you said. You're all in. You might as well own up to it.
The hell I am!
Well, be stubborn then, for all I care. I must say I don't appreciate your language. The men I know don't talk that rough stuff when ladies are around.
Ladies, let's not make game of me. What would ladies be doing on this bloody hulk? Easy now. You're not the old squarehead's fault. Next you'll be telling me you're living in this cabin with him, no less. I do be thinking since the first look my eyes took at you, that's a fool you are to be wasting yourself on a barge rat like that old Swede. There's too many great strapping lads on the sea who give their heart's blood for one kiss of you.
Lads like you, eh?
Well, you take the words right out of my mouth. I'm the proper lad for you. It gets myself to be saying it. Whist now, me Daisy. Himself's in the cabin. It's one of your kisses I'm needing now to take the tiredness from me bones. Just one kiss now.
Let go of me, you big mutt!
Oh, God, Stephanie!
You're coming to all right, eh? God, I thought for a moment I'd killed you.
Killed, is it? Oh, take more of it than a bit of a blow that grabbed my thick skull. Glory be! It's a power of strength you have in them. Two fine arms of yours. Oh,
Look, I'm sorry it happened, see? Forget it.
there's not a man in the world could say the same as you. He's seen my Burke lying at his feet, dead to the world.
Honey, you had no right to be getting fresh with me. Lucky I don't be getting any more wrong notions. I'm on this barge because I'm making a trip with my father. The captain's my father. Now you know.
The old square, the old Swede, I mean.
Yes.
Well, I might have known it if I wasn't a damn fool from birth. Where else you get that fine yellow hair like a golden crown upon your head?
Say, nothing stops you, does it? Don't you think you ought to be apologizing to me for what you said and did just a minute ago? Instead of trying to kid me with that mush.
Mush! You did. Or you'll ask your pardon 1,000 times. But on my knees, if you like. Didn't mean a word of what I said or did. But devil a woman in all the parts of the world ever made a fool of me that way before.
Oh, I see. You mean you're a lady killer. And I'd fall for you.
Leave off your fooling. 'Tis that is, after getting my back up at you. 'Tis no lie I'm telling about the women. 'Tis the only women I've met up with since I was grown a man. The great jackass I am to be mistaking you for one of them. I'm a hard, rough man. And I'm not fit to be. I'm thinking to be kissing the shoe soles of a fine, decent girl like yourself. It is only the ignorance of my kind made me see you wrong. So you'll forgive me, for the love of God. We can be friends from the south. I'm thinking I'd rather be friends with you than have my wish for anything else in the world.
Sure. Ouch!
Oh, your pardon, miss. It is a clumsy ape I am. I bring strength in my hand and heart. I do be forgetting it at times.
Gee, you sound strong, all right.
Lars, why shouldn't I be shoveling 1,000,000 tons of coal in the stokeholes of ships since I was a lad only? But let you sit down now, miss. And I know I'll be telling you a bit of myself, and you'll be telling me a bit of yourself. In an hour or so, we'll be as old friends as if we was born in the same house. Sit down now, miss, if you please.
Well, we won't talk about me, see? You tell me about yourself and about the wreck.
Well, Shirley, I have one question, miss. Has me head in a puzzle.
But I don't know. What is it?
What is it you do when you're not taking a trip with your old man? I'm thinking a fine girl the like of you ain't always living on this tub.
No, of course I ain't. But I'll tell you. I'm a governor, see? I care for people's children, and I learn them things.
Governess, you must be smart, Shirley.
But let's not talk about me. Tell you about the wreck, like you promised.
It was this way, miss. 2 weeks out, we ran into the devil's own storm, and we sprang one hell of a leak on the farm. The skipper was hoping we'd make Boston before another blow would finish him. 10 days out, we ran into another storm, the like of the first, but only worse. 4 days we was in it, green seas breaking over her from bow to stern. That was a terrible time, God help us. If it wasn't for me, and the strength and guts of a man is in me, there'd have been mutiny and that stokehold. It was me who held them to it. We got kicked in one, and a clout to another. They weren't giving a damn for the engineers anymore. I was feeling a clout on my right arm, more than they'd feel the sea inside.
Gee, you did some hard work, didn't you?
I did that. I did it for sticking it out when them that's weak gave up. How much good he did anyone. It was a mad fighting scramble in the last seconds, with each man for himself. I just remember how it come about. There I was alone in a lifeboat, and I come atop a great wave. And I took a look about me. A devilish sight there was of a ship or a man on top of the sea.
Then all the others was drowned.
He was. Charlie.
What a terrible end.
A terrible end for the like of them swabs does live on land. But for us to be roaming seas, a good end. Quick and clean.
Yes, clean. That's just the word for all of it. The way it makes me feel.